Hi everybody, Samantha Shriver, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you today with a card tutorial. Today we are going to make this really cute baby boy card using the Stampin' Up! All for Baby bundle. Now when I made the card on the tutorial, I did forget to add that cute little star, so I added that afterwards, but I wanted to show that to you guys. And then the original version I had made was more of a gender neutral version, but I love the peach colors. And then I also made a little girly girl version, and I put a little bow on the corner of the bear's ear, which I thought came out really cute. So I just wanted to share those with you guys, but the video is on this card. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching. Today we'll be making this super cute baby card using the Stampin' Up! All for Baby bundle. Let's start with our card base. We're going to take our white paper, which is 8.5 by 11. We're going to cut this in half at the 5.5 mark. Then we'll get 2 base cards out of this. We'll take one and then we're going to fold it in half. And then you can take your bone folder just to crisp those edges. Then next I used this pattern paper from the Like a Peach, what is it called? The You're a Peach Designer Series paper. And I used this blue dotted paper. That's what I like about this paper pack, is you can use it more than just for the peach cards. All right, so our base, because I like to have that white border around my card, we are going to make this 5.25 by 4. So we're going to flip it and then cut 4. Always keep your scraps, they come in handy. I always use them on other cards. So now we have that, and it will give us that perfect white border. Grab my adhesive gun. Oh. Okay. That just rolls off. What I meant to do is put it on this. I think that was just old habits from when I used to have my pattern paper go to the edge of my cards, which I haven't done in a long time because I really like the way that this doesn't want to work. I really like the way the white border looks around it. It makes it much easier to line up. So we've got that. Then our next layer, we have this white layer here. So let's grab our paper cutter again. Now this layer is going to be cut at 4 3/4. So 4 3/4. Then we're going to flip it, and then we're going to cut it at 3.5. So 4 3/4 by 3.5. And this will be our layer that we're going to do our stamping on. So I am going to grab the stamp set, and we're going to grab this "Congratulations on your growing family" sentiment. Put that on my block, and then we're going to grab our Balmy Blue. So the colors I chose for today are Balmy Blue, Soft Seafoam, that one's hard to read, Soft Seafoam, Crumb Cake, and Gray Granite. So we're going to grab our Balmy Blue, which matches our pattern paper in the card. And we're going to stamp our sentiment in the lower right-hand corner. And since I'm using a clear photopolymer stamp, I use this matte, this foam mat underneath. It helps you get a crisper image. If you're using red rubber, you don't have to use that. So there's our stamped sentiment. All right, let me just clean this off very quick. Now I have a trick for this clothesline that I do because sometimes it's hard to get it the way that you want it on the block. So I used to try to line it up on the block. That's actually not bad, but sometimes it didn't come out that nice. It would come out more like that in the middle. So what I do that I just find is easier is I take it and then line the edges up in the corners, grab my block, and then roll it on. So now it'll perfectly stamp in those corners. So that's my little trick for that. We are going to grab our gray granite ink pad. Stamp this up. And then sometimes if you don't want to get any ink on your foam mat, I just take another piece of paper and I'll put it underneath. If I can get this, I'll just slip another piece of paper under there so that I don't get ink on the foam piece. And then line that up and stamp it. Okay. Now next, put that aside. We're going to stamp our little bear. And I did the bear in crumb cake. So we'll get our piece of paper. Let me get this ink stamp set back out and then put that away. I have them half on here and half on here still, so not very organized. Let me get my little bear and put it on the block. And we'll stamp him in crumb cake. And then next, we're going to stamp the little bib in the soft seafoam. And then lastly, we're going to stamp the onesie in the Balmy Blue. There's our little striped onesie. All right. And that's all our stamping that we're going to do for this card now. So next what I did is I die cut these out on my die cut machine. But to save time, I have the pieces right here. So we have the little onesie, the little bear, and then the little bib. And I also die cut, I want to show you the dies. These are so cute. Okay. So that's the little bear I die cut out. Then that's for the onesie. And then that's for the bib. But if you didn't want to stamp a bib and you just wanted to cut one out, there's one here. The same thing with the onesie. If you don't want to stamp that, you just wanted to die cut it out. And then also these super cute little hangers. So on my card, you can see that I used one of the hangers and then 2 of the little clothespins. So the clothespins cut out 2 at a time, and then they gave you 2 hangers, which is nice. And there's also little things that you can add to the onesies as well. They have little rainbow and the heart that I put on the girl card, and then the star, which I'm using on the boy one. And then there's a little bow that you could use. So there's cute little extras. So let me grab one of my hangers and 2 of my clothespins, which I just cut out in a silver paper. All right, so let me glue this on first. Don't need that pad anymore. Okay, put this on. And I do want to show you guys, I had gotten some glue on the corner here. I love these. Let me show you. This is a little Xyron eraser. It's like a glue eraser, and it just takes the glue right off. So if you ever have any extra glue on your projects, you can just use this and it works wonderfully. Okay, so let's see. We've got our bear. Grab some multi-glue. I'm going to use the Tombow multi-liquid glue on my bear. And that eraser will work great if you ever have any of this glue come out of the side. The little sides of your bear, you can use that. So I'm going to put this down and just like line up where I want that to go. All right, that looks good. Then next, our bib. And the good thing with this Tombow mono glue is you have wiggle room to move it around a little bit before it dries, which is nice. Sometimes with the adhesive, once it's down, and you just don't have that wiggle room to move it. And I know that that is gonna make a mess, so I'll just move that. Okay, and since this one is on the little clothes hanger, I think I'm gonna put that clothes hanger on now. Just match that up to the top. And see, I could just move it a little bit with that liquid glue, which is nice, and kind of rearrange it to where I want before I put it down. Okay, so we will put that there. Super cute. And then for these clothespins, I have to use my tweezers because I'm definitely not that good with picking those up. They're so tiny. Then I'm going to use my adhesive pen on this because the pieces are so tiny. Let me just grab my silicone craft mat just so I don't make too much of a mess in my workspace here. Just dab some glue on that. And put our little clothespin there. Then our other one, just dab some more glue on there. You know what, this one I kind of want to twist the other way, just make it a little easier for me. And we're gonna clip this on the corner of his little ear. So there's our card for you. I think it's very cute, and I love that you can make it, you know, for a girl or a boy or gender neutral with different colors. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you don't mind liking and subscribing, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll post my contact information below, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.